have to worry whether we're going to stay together till we die. I don't want to jump in unless this music's thumping. All the dishes rattle in the cupboards when the elephants arrive. I want to love you madly. I want to love you now. I want to love you madly. I want to love you, love you, love you madly. I don't want to fake it, I just want to make it. The ornaments look pretty, but they're falling down the branches of the tree. I don't want to think about it, I don't want to talk about it. When I kiss your lips, I want to sink down to the bottom of the sea. I want to love you madly. I want to love you now. Yeah, I want to love you madly. I want to love you, love you, love you madly. Love of mine, someday you will die, but I'll be close behind. I'll follow you into the dark, no blinding light or tunnels to gates of white, just our hands clasped so tight, waiting for the hint of a spark. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, and illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I'll follow you into the dark. In Catholic school, as vicious as Roman rule, I got my knuckles bruised by a lady.
All right, welcome everybody. Please be seated. Thank you all for joining us for this joyous occasion. Together we are gathered here to witness a truly special ceremony, the union of Chris and Archana. Chris and Archana, today we celebrate the power of your love and the strength of your bond. Before we begin, take a moment to look around you at the many friendly faces before you. Know that we're all here to offer love, support, and encouragement as you embark on this incredible journey together. And to the friends and families who've gathered today, some traveling a great distance, know that Chris and Archana are honored to have you participate in this important occasion. Just a friendly reminder, as we covered at the top of the wedding, we want you to know that the greatest gift you can give today is to be truly present. So please feel free to turn off those cell phones and cameras and enjoy this special moment with us. May the ceremony provide you with wonderful memories to look back on and treasure for the rest of your days. To start our ceremony today, there's a little more wind than I imagined. I'll be reading an excerpt from Captain Corelli's Mandolin, a novel by Louis de Bernay. When you fall in love, it is a temporary madness. It erupts like volcanoes and then it subsides. And when it subsides, you have to make a decision. You have to work out whether your roots have so entwined together that it is inconceivable that you should ever part. Because this is what love is. Love is not breathlessness, it is not excitement, it is not the promulgation of eternal passion. That is just being in love, which any fool can do. Love itself is what is left over when being in love is burned away, and this is both an art and a fortunate accident. Those that truly love have roots that grow towards each other underground, and when all the pretty blossoms have fallen from their branches, they find that they are one tree and not two. In our conversations preparing for today, I heard stories from Chris and Archana of their adventures together, joyous experiences alongside more serious moments, being there for each other. We can hold these truths together, that love manifests as fleeting feelings passing through us and actions that build something greater over time. Love is the choice we make to show up and serve one another imperfectly each and every day. Chris and Archana are fortunate to have experienced all of these dimensions of love with each other, and they nurture them in their relationship. They share these core values and find balance in their unique perspectives. It's quite exciting to consider all the different ways their love will grow. Marriage, of course, is a sacred and solemn promise to one another that no matter what, you're in this together. Life is full of surprises. By nature, it's impossible to know what is around the next bend. With a trusted partner by your side, you may take comfort in the unknown. Whatever storms may come, you will weather them together. That is the beauty of love. It creates a solid foundation on which we can always rely. From this day forward, your lives will become permanently intertwined. The union you form today is built to withstand any and all challenges. Through sorrow and joy, through failure and success, through despair and triumph, your bond will persevere, buoyed by the everlasting love you share. With the vows exchanged today, you will both finalize this promise and begin life anew together. As we gather here, let us also recognize the seriousness of this occasion. Marriage is a profound, sincere commitment, and one worthy of our reverence. Love is the soil from which life itself grows. As Carl Sagan wrote, the world is so exquisite with so much love and moral depth. We should remain grateful every day for the brief but magnificent opportunity that life provides. The sum of all our evolution, our thinking, and our accomplishments is love. I will now invite the groom and bride to exchange their vows. Chris and Archana, you prepared vows of commitment to one another, to share with one another. Archana, would you like to go first?
How are you doing? Okay. Okay. So I kept telling you I've known what I'm going to say on our wedding day for 2 years now, and I've only added to it. So this is going to be a bit long. But I'm so excited that I finally get to say it to you instead of just in the shower. Um, I'd like to start by sharing 3 key moments from our relationship with our family and friends. First, the day I met you. You quite literally opened the door, letting me into your life. And my first thought was, who is this nerd wearing a tie to a tech interview? Thankfully, I joined you for dinner, followed it with a failed hunt for ice cream at 10 p.m., making it till date one of my most enjoyable days. Second moment. A few months after we started dating, we went on a trip to Disneyland. It was my first time there. I was mesmerized by all the cool Disney stuff all around me. I look back to find you on your phone, and I ask you, what are you doing on your phone? And you tell me, I'm looking up the best vegetarian food in Disneyland. I think that was the moment I realized that I loved you. You're so thoughtful, making sure I have what I need, sometimes even before I realize it. Know that I recognize and appreciate it every single time. The final moment, one of your favorites. On our trip to Hawaii, I was nervous to get into the deep ocean, never having done it before. You went in first, and as I stood there on the boat, looking at your outstretched hand, I realized I never have to be scared. I'm going there with you. When I was contemplating my life, spending my life with you, and me being me, I expressed all my unfounded fears of not being able to do a variety of things just because I'll be married. My maid of honor, Shrija, asked me, do you feel like Chris will not support you in these things? I thought for a second, and I told her, if there is one thing I'm 100% sure of, it is that there is no one who will support me more in pursuing anything I want to do. You are the biggest, the loudest, and the most consistent champion of my happiness. You have always encouraged me to fiercely seek out things that make me happy, push me to be the version that I believe is the best version of me, all while loving me exactly as I am. This leads me to a small poem that really spoke to me. I want a love that doesn't break, one that gives me water when I'm consumed by fire, one that offers me shelter when I am lost, one that helps me see that the hero I'm looking for is me. In you, Chris, I'm confident that I have found it. I want to take a moment to thank your dad for instilling in you the values that resonate with me and the silliness that makes every day with you such a delight. I want to thank your family for being so welcoming, accepting me as one of their own from day one. I'm so grateful for all the fantastic things you try with me, for every little interesting thing you share with me, and the moments of peace in between, especially huggle clocks. I can't wait to see what comes next in our adventure. So, honey, I promise to challenge you, encourage you, make you laugh, and always be a source of strength for you. I promise to be on your team, communicating with you honestly through moments of joy and disagreements. I promise to keep sharing every bit of my life with you, even when you really need a nap. I promise to always be by your side, holding your hand, no matter where we are. I promise to never let the song in your heart die. And above all, I promise to try all my life to love you the way you love me. Because from this side, it is mind blowing. Sorry.
That was beautiful. Yeah. Should maybe just no.
Yeah,
Chris.
wrap it up. How to skip me?
All right, Chris, are you ready for your promise?
Yeah. Archana, I'm sad that you went first because that was way more beautiful and you took a lot of the points that I wanted to. But I will let that happen. So let's skip forward a bit. And a couple weeks ago, a couple days ago, we were driving around doing a bunch of errands for this work. And you asked me if I ever if you were my dream girl. I looked you deep in the eyes and I told you no. I told you no because you are so far beyond anything that I could have ever dreamed for myself. You are an incredibly strong and smart woman who challenges me mentally and pushes me to be the better person that I am today. I did want to tell some stories about Hawaii and all that stuff, but you took my anecdote, so I will say that you called me a nerd with my tie at the tech interview, but we both got that internship, and that's when we got to spend the summer together, and that's really where our relationship flourished. We were both young in college with a lot of disposable income, so we got to eat all the best food and go out every night, and that I think is probably the most memorable moment for me. Um, but I don't know. Every day with you, I can't believe that someone so beautiful and so smart would settle for someone like me, and I love you every day for that. So my promise is to you. I promise to challenge and encourage you the way that you have done to me. To I really should have written this down. I promise to work every day to be the better man that I believe you deserve. I promise to get you water 75% of the time that you ask me to get it. And I promise. Oh, God. Sorry. I really, really.
Deep breath, deep breath. We're all here all weekend.
I promise to always go fishing in Stardew Valley for you so you can go into the mines. And I promise to I don't know. We've talked about so much about the life we wanted to live together, and I promise that we'll work at that every day.
Chris and Archana, you will now hold hands. To you, Chris, welcome Archana as your wife, offering her your love and encouragement, your trust and respect, as together you create the future. To you, Archana, welcome Chris as your husband, offering him your love and encouragement, your trust and respect, as together you create your future. Very well, let us proceed. Let's please present the rings. The wedding ring is a symbol of the unending power of love between two beings. Its circular shape has no beginning and no end, representing a boundless spiritual connection. The ring should be worn proudly as a symbol of the commitment between you and your spouse. Even when you find yourselves apart, your rings will provide a powerful reminder of the eternal love you share. Please repeat after me. With this ring, I, Archana, commit my love to you, Chris, for all time, giving you all that I am and all that I will be. Please accept it as a symbol of my love. Chris, with this, repeat after me. With this ring, I, Chris, commit my love to you, Archana, for all time, giving you all that I am and all that I will be. Please accept it as a symbol of my love. Family and friends, by the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church and by the state of Washington, I now formally pronounce Chris and Archana to be husband and wife. Let us celebrate their union. And Chris, you may now kiss the bride. I forgot to do something. Chris and Archana, may you enjoy a lifetime of sunrises and sunsets together. Allow me to present Chris and Archana for the first time as husband and wife.
So can I call you mine now, darling, for a whole lifetime? My heart finally trusts my mind, and I know somehow it's right. And oh, we got time, yeah. So darling, just say you'll stay right by my side. And oh, we got love, yeah. So darling, just swear you'll stand right by my side. We're on top of the world. We're on top of the world now, darling, so don't let go. I got something to say. You're perfect in every way. I'm gonna shout it out. I wanna tell you now, 'cause I know somehow it's right. And oh, we got time, yeah. Darling, just where you stay by my side. And oh, we got love.
So we are now going to proceed to a group photo. Everybody will be in the group photo. We'd like everybody to be in the group photo, and that's going to be down this path towards the big white tent. And then after that, we're going to move up to the terrace for a cocktail. So if everybody would join us this way for the photo, we'll see you there. Thanks.
You're my breathless sky.